Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am covering Ernesto Williams, the future ex husband of Shirley Strawberry's case. Um, there's been some new coverage of his case here lately because of many reasons. The witness list has come out. Well, first of all, they made it a RICO. So Ernesto Williams has RICO charges, okay, which include financial charges and bigamy charges. And there are a lot of bloggers that have been covering this since the phone calls have been released and news got out that he was even in jail. He was in jail for about a year before we even found out or knew anything, and it made it to the news. So there's been a few bloggers that have been covering this for some time, such as Real Talk Bougie, such as Pam Esquire, Dennis Byron, V. Lenore, and many others. I just kind of got on board, but I've been watching from the very beginning. So, I'm getting some content out there, putting it on the books. And there was a New York Post article that came out May 31st at 9:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the headline reads, Businessman, oh, and that's in quotations, businessman allegedly married Steve Harvey's radio co-host to scam over $750K from 25 victims, mostly other women. And so, even though you guys that follow and have been following Real Talk Bougie and a few other popular bloggers, Tasha K, um, you may have heard a lot of this stuff already, and you heard Real Talk Bougie kind of read the article to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and read it so I have, the content here on my page, and, everyone doesn't come across the same videos. So we're going to go ahead and go over this article. And those of you that are kind of new will get some new information. So it says a Georgia con artist is accused of fraudulently marrying Steve Harvey's radio show co-host Shirley Strawberry and using her notoriety to scam at least 25 victims out of more than $750,000. Ernest Williams, 57, also known as Nesto, was indicted by a Fulton County grand jury on April 23rd on 39 counts of fraud, according to court documents. From at least December 1st, 2009 through June 30th, 2022, Ernest Williams engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity in Fulton County, Georgia, elsewhere in the state of Georgia, and in other states. Documents filed with the Fulton Superior Court state. See Ernest's mugshot. Williams, who had passed himself off under the guise of a flourishing businessman, allegedly stole hundreds of thousands from his victims, including personal vehicles, motorcycles, coach buses, trailers, automotive parts, and other various services and property. The serial scammer allegedly swindled the victims, primarily women, when he promised to help them with new business ventures, to promote their existing business ventures, or to help them build their brand or image. He would pretend to be a legitimate businessman, but he was stealing from people. Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis told WSB TV on Thursday. And guys, I have another video of one of the females that's actually in one of the charges from Kentucky, Chantel Hawker, if you want to check that video out. She told me her story and how Ernesto used someone else to swindle her out of her money. And those actions led to, some pretty messed up results, but she's doing good now. But you can watch my video for more information on Miss Chantel Hawker. All right, the historic schemer often used the illusion of romantic or close personal relationships with those victims to manipulate them and to steal from them, according to the documents. Williams's ability to scam was fueled by his marriage to Shirley Strawberry, the co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. The documents allege he knowingly entered into a fraudulent marriage with Shirley Strawberry and used her high-profile celebrity to coerce his victims into believing his legitimacy as a prominent businessman. Strawberry, 63, these ages are off. Strawberry, 63, married Williams in January of 2015. However, Williams' marriage to Strawberry was a ruse from the start. We believe she met a man, fell in love, and married him. And the truth is, at the time, he was already married to someone else, Willis told the outlet. The popular radio host filed for divorce on April 17th, though court records show they had been separated since March of 2022. Williams recruited multiple co-conspirators, most notably Erica King, also known as Erica Hughley or Erica Hughley Rothschild, during his over a decade-long run of scheming victims. Well over a decade long. Williams allegedly solicited King to fraudulently assume the identities of multiple attorneys licensed to practice law in Georgia to deceive law enforcement and the courts, including by appearing in court and by falsely and fraudulently representing Williams in hearings. King, 46, is listed as a co-conspirator on 19 of the 39 indictments filed against Williams. And here's Erica's mugshot. Williams and King were arrested in October 2023 after Roswell police caught wind of their schemes. And they were, Ernesto Williams was actually arrested in July of 2022. Willis told the outlet about the grand jury's decision to indict Williams under the Georgia Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organization Act, RICO. Court records show that Williams's public defender, Sean Hoover, filed a plea for Williams on April 26. Filed a plea agreement for Williams on April 26. A hearing for the plea agreement was set for Wednesday, but the court did not list if a decision was made. 5 of the fraud counts Williams is facing exceed $24,999 in value, and if found guilty, they carry a 2 to 20-year sentence. Another 10 counts are under $25,000, which carries a 1 to 10-year sentence. Do y'all think Ernesto's going to get out of jail? If found guilty of filing a false marriage license in that state of Georgia, Williams can face up to 10 years in prison and a fine of $10,000. He is currently being held at the Cobb County Jail. His next court appearance has not been set. And so at the arraignment, the last arraignment they had this week, the defense said they need 6 months to be prepared to defend him. So, not sure if he has any other court appearances coming up. I believe the divorce case, because Shirley Strawberry filed for divorce. I think that hearing is coming up maybe this month. I'm not quite sure. But just stay tuned to what's going on. Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry are listed as witnesses in this RICO trial. But again, the trial will not begin for at least 6 months. All right. Well, thank you for listening. As you see, it is a New York Post article. So you can, look it up yourself, look through the pictures, read the captions. There were a few errors in this article, which were the ages and also the initial arrest of Ernesto Williams. But make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you for those that have. Thank you for those that are liking and commenting, because I know with so many bloggers reporting on this, you may see the same stuff, more than once. But please just come, like, comment, subscribe, or share it. If somebody else isn't aware of what's going on, you can share the video. All right. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.